Yes guys, welcome to the channel. Now there's been a weird story sweeping across the internet that we're going to take a deep dive into. Now, we're going to start off with a guy called Kin Panama who has a TikTok account who looks just like a normal vlogging account until he sees this meteor or meteorite fall from the sky, lands in a field next to him. He goes and retrieves it, brings it home and starts doing all kinds of weird tests on it. Now let's have a little look at what the meteorite looks like.
Ken!
Now, it starts in August where he finds this weird object in the ground. It seems to be on fire. It looks a bit suspicious to me. Looks like someone could just put lighter fluid on it and set fire to it, but it does add to the effect, but it makes it look really cool. But yeah, he decides to bring it home and does some weird experiments on it. It's got the expected grooves and markings on it that you'd see on any other normal meteorite. So here it is, he brings it home, has it in a little dish, and like I say, it just looks really normal from the get-go.
Ustedes están siendo testigos de este hallazgo aquí en Panamá.
I mean, he's being very cautious. He's got gloves. He's not even touching it with his hands at this point. So he's obviously very cautious about this rock he's found. So okay, in the next video, he's now touching the rock, so he seems a little less afraid of it. But he's touching it with his bare hands, which is quite strange. But as you can see, he starts putting alive, fresh leaves on it, and it starts looking like the leaves are burning, or it's got some sort of heat source coming from the meteorite. But yeah, he touches it with his hands, and it doesn't seem to burn his hands at all, so that's really strange. But to me, it seems a little bit skeptical at this point, but trust me, it gets way, way weirder. Now, he goes back to the site where he found it, and he finds like rocks and the ground around it shimmering, glowing, which is very strange.
De otro mundo, aquí en el lugar donde cayó el meteorito hace varios días. Cuando yo apago la luz, miren cómo se ve. Es algo totalmente increíble. Es un material que brilla, un mineral, no sé qué es lo que está brillando ahí, es una locura. Me da miedo ya. No sé qué material es esto, increíble.
But to me, I'd be definitely calling some sort of authorities or alerting it at this point. So in the next video, we've got the rock in a little petri dish, and he's put a little glass cover over it. So he's still being quite cautious about the whole scenario.
Ahora que lo he puesto a tomar sol, veo que le están haciendo una especie como de orquídea o planta parásita. Pero crece muy rápido. Pero es bajo el sol.
But this is where it gets weird. He comes back to check on it, and it's got some weird thing growing on it with like tentacles. It seems to be moving on its own, which is a bit skeptical. It could be a fake, but it's very convincing so far. Kind of looks like, yeah, like a fungus or some sort of mold growing from it, but the fact it's moving on its own is super suspicious and just absolutely crazy. I mean, look at this. That is weird. So to be extra cautious, he tapes the lid shut to the dish, which I'd recommend in this scenario. I mean, I wouldn't be taking any chances with this, but the way it moves is just crazy. Now he clearly states in the video that he's not feeding it. He's not given it any water or anything. It only receives energy from the light, what he presumes. But look at it, it's crazy. It looks like there's an insect on it, like a little spider wiggling its legs. It's nuts. But after these videos get a few views, Kim's life starts going a bit crazy. And as you can see from the next video, it grows crazy big. I mean, it literally looks like something out of Venom, and Venom's one of my favorite superhero villains. But this looks crazy. Like, I don't think I'll be keeping this in my house at all. Like, it would just keep me up at night. That thing growing, imagine that just crawling into your bed. But as it gets bigger, Kim does more and more videos showing the growth and showing the weird stuff that keeps happening with this meteorite. But look at that, oh, it moves and pulses on its own, like it's literally like breathing or something. That's crazy. Oh, this thing just gives me the creeps, full stop. Now these videos are tracking loads of views, in the millions. So people are taking notice of this. So eventually he keeps it in a safe, which is definitely what I would do. I wouldn't be able to sleep without it not being in the safe. Like I say, imagine that thing like crawling up the ceiling or crawling into your bed at night. That'd be nuts. But he opens up the safe and it's not even in the dish, which would just scare the crap out of me. Now the reason it's not in the dish is because it's got so big by the looks of it, it's pushed the dish off and it's even come off the plate it was sat on. It's just in the corner, oh, looking super strange and just pulsating. It seems like it's completely abandoned the rock that it grew on. Now, as these videos get more and more views, the next video gets a bit weird. It seems like Kim seems to think that someone's following him or trying to find him to get hold of this item. It seems like he's run away and gone to a little bit of hiding. But what's also crazy, as he starts to get followed or he feels like he's being followed, is TikTok starts taking down his videos, which is very strange.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Save the videos.
Now, why would TikTok ban these videos? I mean, there's loads and loads of fake videos out there or similar videos. But it's strange that they zero down onto his videos and have taken them down. Now, the next video is where it gets even weirder.
A ver cómo está.
Now, from what he says in the video, he keeps it out of the light at all times. So I don't think he's purposely trying to make it grow, but he's obviously quite panicked and worried about what's going on. Now, it seems like some person managed to track him down and approach him. A guy with a briefcase, super suspicious, like Men in Black sort of thing. Now, I don't know what you'd do in this situation, but I'd just be handing this thing over by now. Now, The guy with the briefcase, Kin does give a little sample to, which, like I say, I probably would. I just wouldn't want these people hanging around my house, knocking on my door, following me around. If I could just give them a little sample of it and it made these people go away, I probably would do that. Now, even Kin himself seems to be a bit surprised at how he's handling this situation. I think he's probably debating in his mind, is it a good idea? But at the same time, if you've got an alien, or you think you found an alien, you've got it to yourself, I mean, it's pretty cool. I'd probably want to keep that myself a little bit as well. But at the same time, super scary. All right, so he's come back to his house to see how the alien, or whatever this is, has been getting on whilst he's been away. Now, it's still in the safe at this point. Oh, I'd just be so scared every time I open that safe. I'd literally be shitting a brick.
De pensar que esto nació de un meteorito.
Oh God, look at that thing. That thing is huge. It's now like the size of like a human head. It looks like it's even trying to escape the safe. I mean, that thing escaped the dish that it was taped to. So could this safe hold it in there? Oh, I don't know. I'd just be so panicked at this point. Now it's just sat in that safe and it just looks like it's pulsating and breathing on its own. I mean, this could be a really elaborate hoax. I mean, he could just be making it look like it's moved with some strings, but it looks quite genuine at this point. Okay, so now he's got the safe in his car and he seems to be driving around with it, which is just crazy. Like, can you imagine driving around with that thing in your car? God, I'd be thinking that thing's just going to jump out at me, grab me by the face. You know, like those things in Aliens. It's like, ah! But also, it never goes well in alien films. I mean, we shouldn't take them for actual law of how things go, but this thing looks crazy. It literally, like I said before, looks like the Venom thing out of Spider-Man. Now, the big question, obviously, everyone's asking, is it real or is it a hoax? But let's just presume it's real. I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there. At the moment, all of the news, you've got 3i Atlas.
It's just a matter of weeks before the unique interstellar comet known as 3i Atlas is expected to pass closest to the sun between the orbits of Mars and Earth. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb has suggested the 3i Atlas is actually some type of alien technology sent here from another solar system.
Now, what's strange about 3i Atlas, it's producing its own methane and it's also producing its own light source, which no comet does ever in history. Also, it's slowing down, speeding up, so it's changing its direction, correcting its course, slowing down, speeding up. This is all unregular things that a comet would do. I mean, even this guy from Harvard is stating that 3i Atlas could be some sort of alien technology.
When he said that the object could actually be on a mission to release, quote, mini probes that could invade Earth. What are these mini probes you're talking about, and how would this even be possible?
Well, there are two possibilities. If it's a technological object, then it might maneuver itself. We haven't seen such a maneuver so far. But the other possibility is that it may release some other objects that reach the planets, and it will continue along its course to the next star. And we just need to keep our eyes on the ball.
So has this 3i Atlas got anything to do with the meteorite that Kin has found? Who knows, but both things at the same time seem super suspicious. Or maybe just a coincidence. Now in China on September 13th, there was a video of them shooting down a UFO. Let's have a little look at that clip. Now that's crazy. It flies through the sky and you can clearly see something hit it, a little explosion, and bits fall from the sky. Now many people catch this on video, but I'll just show you a few clips.
我操，哥们儿有导弹啊！我操！
Oh wow.
Now, the one video is posted by the Chinese military where it shows that a flying object is intercepted by Chinese military. Now, there's even similar clips, not of it being shot down, but of the same UFO in Saudi Arabia, which is nuts. And as you see, hundreds of people out on the streets filming this. So a lot of people are seeing this. Now we can show another clip that's from, I think it's recorded in Brazil, where it also shows strange UAPs, UFOs, whatever you want to call them, flying through the sky, glowing red, like the two previous videos.
Gente, o que é isso no céu? Monte de negócio bom.
Right, what is actually going on in the skies? It's crazy. And then this next clip, we have this crazy lightning storm that was recorded in August, where it's just constant lightning, there's no thunder. But as the sky lights up, you can see this spaceship looking thing, like saucer or like bell-shaped object in the air as this lightning's flashing. Literally looks like something out of War of the Worlds or something. It's crazy.
UFO.
Oh shit, yeah, it looks like a oh no.
Oi.
What the f?
Oh, that's a tornado upside down?
That's what it looks like, like an upside down tornado, dude.
But what do you guys think? Personally, I think it's a bit skeptical, but it's crazy video evidence. I mean, that thing pulsating in the dish, the fact it managed to escape the dish, gets so big, it's almost as big as your human head. It's just crazy. But what do you guys think? Leave some comments below. Anyone think they can debunk it? Let me know, and I'll see you on the next episode.